Hello. This is a training video for the 54321FL assignment that you'll find in the video production unit. So this assumes that we've finished the pre-production and the production. We've created the video file. We're going to move forward now with doing the post-production, which would be, or just post, which is where we do the editing. There's a few things we need to do to get ready for the editing part of it. So we're going to start by going to Finder, and I want you to go to your Documents folder. I like to switch to this view because we want to make a folder right now. So somewhere in this open space in between the other files and folders, right click and click on New Folder, and then we want to call this folder 54321FL. Okay. Click out. You should find the folder. Is right there. So you now have a folder 54321. And then open that folder. Okay. And then go back over here to Finder, but instead of left clicking, right click and go to New Finder window, and you want to go to Room 31, and in this case, for this year's version of 54321, the video files we've made are in the week 24 vids. So I'm going to double click on that, and now I can go ahead, the different views I've got here, I could look at it that way, or I could look at it like that. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the video file that's for me, for my class. All right, there might be multiple versions in there, but pick the one that we know to be the one that we're using for the your class. Okay, so I've got that into I dragged that into this folder here. So now we've got our file in place where we need it before we get started. All right, so I'm going to close out that Finder window and that Finder window, and I'm going to come here and open Premiere Pro. And we're going to wait a moment while it bounces and gets everything that needs to open. So we're waiting and we're waiting. I always like to pull this one up then. While we're waiting, we can do this.
Well, we're waiting. Well, we're waiting. Well, we're waiting. Well,
all right, good.
We're waiting.
Not anymore. All right. So now that we've waited, we're now ready to start this. So we're going to click here on New Project. And for a new project, we've got to give it the name. So the name of this project is 54321FL. And then we want to browse to that folder. We have to pick a folder to work out of because this is Premiere Pro. So Premiere Pro, you always have to have a folder to work in that's unique to other video projects that you do. So I'm going to go to my Documents, and I'm going to click on this 54321, okay, and click Choose. All right, so I've got the name of the project, I've got the folder I'm working in, and now all I need to do is come here and click OK. All right, Premiere Pro, Workspace. I need to create a sequence, a timeline. I have no timelines. So I'm going to go up here to File, New, Sequence. Okay, let's do that again, a little closer. File, New, Sequence. All right, and I want to make sure that I've got this option chosen. So the ARRI, 1080p, and then this last choice. It'll be the closest one to the footage we get out of the camera. And then for the sequence name down here, we want to erase that and put 54321FL. So the project's name 54321, and the sequence is named 54321. And guess what? Our output file will also be 54321. So click OK. All right, and now we have a timeline. And I'm going to go now and import the video clip. So File, Import. And I'm going to browse to my documents and to the 54321 folder if it doesn't go there already. And I'm going to import this one video file that I know is for this project. Okay? I'm going to click Import. Alright, so here's my file and I want to preview it. So I'm going to double click on it. And this is my preview screen on the top left. So it's play.
4 1 2 5
Okay, so what I want to do now is just some basic editing. We're using this so you could learn how to use the in and the out and how to drag the video clips and how to build a timeline. So the first thing I want to do is look at the timeline. It goes way out to 9 minutes. Well, this is going to only be maybe a 10-second video. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to zoom in to my timeline. And I'm going to get it to where I have about a minute or so showing at the end. See how it's a minute there? That way it's easier to work with the file clips that are going to be pretty small. I might even zoom in a little bit more. Okay. I think that's the end of lunch, but that's okay. We're still here together making this video. All right, so take a look. We've got a video 1, video 2, video 3 layer, and we have audio 1, audio 2, audio 3. So we already have 3 layers for video. We could add more, or get rid of them. We never get rid of them, but we could add more if we need them. But right now we're just going to be working on video 1 and audio 1. Okay, we're not going to add any extra audio or sound bites or anything. We're just going to go with basic video clips. So I'm going to find where we'll start with 5. So it looks like right here. So I'm going to decide where I want to start this. So maybe right about here. I'm going to set my marker to where I want to begin my video clip for the number 5. And I'm going to come over here to this guy, mark in, and I'm going to click that. And it's going to take that, it's going to mark that spot and select the rest of the video. I want to also be in charge of where it ends. So I'm going to drag this to the right. Okay, so he says 5. Maybe just go right about there. Okay, so I'm going to click the out. Okay, click that. So now I have my video clip. I want both the video and the audio. So I'm just going to click somewhere here. Click, hold, and drag it down and collapse it all the way down to the left. Right here where it says video and video 1 and audio 1. Just right there. It's going to also warn me that my sequence settings don't match the clip settings from the camera. So I can click either one. Change sequence settings. I think the problem here would be 30 frames a second versus 60 frames a second. Maybe be careful and just click the keep existing settings. That'll be fine too. And it'll convert the file for us. All right, so now we've got our 5. So over here it shows what's on our timeline based on where the playhead's at. So if I click the play,
5.
okay, I've got my 5. Okay, so now I'm going to get the next number, which is 4. So I got to find where the 4 is. 4 right there. Okay. Okay. So maybe I'm going to go right about there. Click my in. Maybe right there. Okay. Again, as long as it says 4 clearly, you can decide the in and the out exact spot. It doesn't have to match up with mine. Obviously, you'll have a different video anyways. Possibly. All right, I'm going to bring that in. I'm just going to bring that in and snap it right up carefully next to where 5 was at, right? So now when I play this,
5. 4.
okay. So next is 3. So let's go find where the 3's at. There's 1. That's 2. 3's right there. Okay, so okay, it says it real quick, so we're going to go ahead and mark the beginning, and then move the plan. Set my out. So that's my clip. Click, hold, and drag. So as you see, with this one video, I'm able to take pieces out in any order that I want, multiple pieces out of one video clip to make my final. Right?
5, 4, 3.
Okay, so now we just got to get 2 and 1. Okay, so 2. Alright, so there we go.
2.
Alright, set my in and my out. Bring number 2 in. And finally, go get 1.
1.
There. Set my out. Okay, and bring that piece in. And there we go. I've got my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown edited out of this video in the order that I wanted.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And you're done. The video's done. That's it. All right, that's all I want to show you with this assignment, was just basic use of Premiere Pro and setting the ins and the outs and dragging things onto a timeline. Last thing I got to show you is how to export. Okay, so let's try that again. Click here. File, Export Media. All right, there we go. We're going to click on this, make sure it says 54321FL. You won't have that _1 in the 54321FL folder. Click Save. Click Replace if it's already been exported. And then click Export. And it's going to export this. It'll go pretty quick since this is just a few seconds long. It's barely 10 seconds. Now it's done. So I could do a Command S to save the project, go up to Project, Premiere Pro, and quit Premiere Pro. Then if I go into my Finder, go to Documents, go to my 54321, I'm going to have a 54321 MP4 file. Make sure you don't accidentally upload the wrong one. Make sure it's the project file that you're uploading. So double click on it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Exactly what we want. So now you're going to upload this file to your Wix page, your video Wix page. So your Wix account, your video page. Okay? And we are done. Good job. Turning it in and publishing it, you're done.